Hi everyone, here I am Hemant Gangolia, founder and CEO of iNRI. I am very excited to host this another customer testimonial for iNRI. And today I am here with Shiv Balasubramanian. He's in corporate finance at Google. We are excited to have him share his journey about he got to become an iNRI customer and how is that been so far. Before we quickly start, would love to know about Shiv. Tell us about your NRI journey. When did you come to the US? What have you been up to so far?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me here, Hemant. It's been a pleasure. Quick background, I have been in the US since 2010, so it's been about 14 years. Like many others who come to this country with a bag full of dreams, I came to the US to do my master's. And right after graduating, I spent about 7 years in Big Four consulting firm, Deloitte, and then eventually landed at Google in their corporate FP&A arm, and I basically look at various finance processes at Google. Yeah, I've been using the iNRI platform for the last 8 months to about a year, and I've been very happy with it. It has simplified my life a lot.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for sharing and quickly jumping to iNRI. You said you joined iNRI 8, 9 months ago. Would love to know how did you discover it in the first place?
Oh, that's a great point. If you think about it, I've been here for almost 14 years. And as you get more and more understanding of finances, you start thinking about how to repatriate funds to India, which I've been doing for a while. But whenever I used to visit India, I used to get a lot of guidance around various plethora of mutual funds and other investment options that are available. But when I actually thought about operationalizing it, the initial sign up process of creating a KYC and going through authorization checks, as simple as having a India phone number operational and keeping it operational for all these years, that was all a very painful process. So I just happened to run into one of these through friends, and also we catching up and talking about it. I found out about INRI, and that's how I joined one of the meetups, and I uh, learned about this product and what you're trying to solve for, and that really got me interested because that's exactly what I was struggling with all these years, and that's how I got excited to understand more and learn more.
Got it. So, I understand that you probably looked at other platforms. So, what has been that experience so far? And, if you tried one, like, can you just walk through a quick example or experience there?
Yeah, for example, I had NRI bank accounts in India, like with HDFC and State Bank of India. And whenever I tried directly purchasing mutual fund products, there were a lot of complications. One, the again, like whenever you're trying to purchase a given mutual fund product, then you have to go through the KYC process with that particular bank. A lot of forms to sign, a lot of factors to understand, and it was a little complex. And as simple as ID verification, right? There's a lot of documentation you have to compile, including your visa and everything, and give it to bank. So it wasn't easy. That's why that pretty much kept me away from investing in mutual funds in India. And with any other options, with them would typically go with real estate or FDs, right? Um, But when I signed up for INRI, what really struck me
Mm.
is the ease with which I
Yeah,
could complete the sign up process, the entire sign up process within a day. And next day, I was in my account ready and selecting the different mutual funds that I can invest in.
no. So now you have been using, iNRI for almost 8 months now, and I've seen you have increased your investments as well, and you've become a gold customer. What has got you to that confidence level that, I want to, pursue more investments and continue to double down on using iNRI and obviously investing in India? Could you share about that journey?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there are three specific factors that really keep me continue to use your platform. One is I can clearly see that you're expanding your scope of services, which is excellent to see. For example, now one of the painful topics for NRIs is taxation, and I can see now that we can sign up and get a taxation consultation. That's a huge value. Usually, it's very unstructured and unorganized, and I have to go and look for tax consultants. You have made it easy for us. Second, I really love the smart investing tool because I can I can really do some scenario modeling there and curate my own investment plan. And it automatically gives me a auto allocation of how the portfolio should be.
Got
Um,
it.
so that, I don't have to. So it makes the process very easy. I can provide subjective responses to what kind of an investor I am, and it already gives me a customized portfolio that's going to work. So that's another factor that really stuck to me. And third, which is a very interesting space, is I see that you're starting to make startup investing options. One of the unorganized space for NRIs is to get access to startups we can invest in, especially in India. So having that option already tells me that you would vet out and do your due diligence and make very good startup options to invest on available in the platform. So I like this to be a go-to one place platform. I can manage a lot of my India portfolio in a single place.
No, that's absolutely true, and we are actually, committed to building that. And our vision is exactly, building a one-stop solution for NRIs. And we're proud to be, adding more options and features as well as asset classes in coming months and even in 2025. And so, I hope that you continue to use and obviously, explore more of these options as they come. I would like to touch upon the customer support. I've seen with many NRIs kind of hated in a way, trying to work with banks, call them, at odd times, or they receiving at odd times, calls. How has been your customer support experience at iNRI?
It's been great. I think it's been very fast. In fact, I never imagined that when I was going through the sign up process, it was almost unreal that how can I go through a sign up process and be ready to invest on day two? Because when I was in India, it felt like it's more of a 15, 20 days journey where you have to submit a lot of documentation and forms. Banks will do the background checks and establish a KYC, and then
Yeah.
that's when you're able to buy or invest in one mutual fund. And that whole process is now simplified, and that customer service around KYC validation was laser fast. And I think in addition to that, if I ever encounter any general questions, I am able to very quickly get a response back from the team. So thanks for that.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. And now that we know that you love using iNRI, would you recommend this to your friends, family, and what is that one reason, you would do so?
Absolutely. I think, like I said, it's a right problem space that this platform is trying to solve. So I, in fact, have already recommended this to a few of my friends who want to manage and structure their India portfolio in a streamlined way, and I think they have gone ahead and signed up for it. So yes, I absolutely would recommend this, and I think it's not any one particular feature, but the overall concept being centralize and streamline all of your India portfolio management services and markets, and having transparency and visibility to what's happening and how the portfolio is trending, tracking, and ability to self-manage it in a very user-friendly way has been definitely a big plus and a differentiator for this.
So thank you for the feedback. And just one last thing, anything that we could improve on.
I like what you have so far. I think eventually I would like to see more detailed metrics on how a portfolio is performing, maybe an XIRR. It's very hard to calculate internal rate of return. Maybe I'll see that. Maybe more tools around comparing the overall portfolio return to other standard indexes on how portfolio performance has been for a similar risk and how the portfolio is doing compared to other indexes or like those. So having more metrics and analytics side tools for the user would definitely be very, very useful, because using that, someone can then start taking actions to rebalance or optimize their portfolio better. But again, the pace at which the things have been updated and changed is amazing, and I wish you guys all the best, and looking forward to more.
Yeah, and I'm happy to share, I think you shared a good observation on the portfolio side. And we're happy to share that we're actually building on that. It's in the pipeline. I expect maybe, in the next few quarters, but definitely it's something that we have received as a feedback and, we are working on it. In fact, rebalancing from an auto perspective is something also that we are considering and trying to use, machine learning or AI to kind of, provide these suggestions on a more personalized basis. So I'm excited to be, sharing this forward to you as well.
That's fantastic.
Okay. This was amazing to chat with you today, Shiv. Thank you for taking the time and, sharing a valuable feedback and also, sharing your experience with future customers. So thank you, Shiv.
Thank you so much, Hemant. Yeah, all the best. Thanks.
Thank you.